Shalom everyone. Adonai Oz la'amo yiten, and with that strength, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom. The double Parshiyot Matot-Mas'ei Tafshin Pei Daled. I'm going to take one point from Parashat Matot, a second point from Parashat Mas'ei, put them together, directly relating to the reality that we are in. The background is the very harsh and sometimes violent disagreements in the Israeli society in the last 2 years. Point number one from Parashat Matot. Hashem directs Moshe to take revenge from the Midianites who caused the death of 24,000 people from Am Yisrael. There are people who come to Parashat Matot and they say, you see, we're supposed to take revenge. People who oppose taking revenge are weak people. It's false morality. It comes, the bad things, the negative things that come from Western society. We are supposed to take revenge. I once saw a person who asked a very sharp question. How is it that Hashem says in the Torah in Sefer Vayikra, do not take revenge, lo tikom, and here he tells Moshe, go take revenge? He had his answer. I was not convinced. I went to check it out myself. The Tanakh mentions the word nekama, revenge, 79 times. Not once is it talking about a private person taking revenge. Either Hashem takes revenge or the institutions of the society take revenge. If an individual person takes revenge, it's negative. Not once does the Tanakh justify a private person who takes revenge. And this is what it's about. If you have an opinion about what should be done to these horrible mechablim, about what they did, and what should their punishment be, and so on, you want to demonstrate for it. You want to write an article and convince about it. That's perfectly legitimate. To go and act as an individual and carry out revenge against these horrible mechablim, that is not justified. A society that allows individuals to take revenge, sometimes they're right, sometimes they're wrong, sometimes the whole thing is twisted. A society like that is on their way to deteriorate, and we cannot accept that kind of behavior in our society. That is point number one from Parashat Matot. Point number two from Parashat Mas'ei. Towards the end of Sefer B'Midbar, Perek Lamed Hey, the Torah discusses the rules of murder. Murder with intention, b'mezid, murder by mistake, b'shogeg. Towards the end of the Perek, the Torah says that people who cause bloodshed are causing Eretz Yisrael to be impure, causing the Shekhinah, the divine presence, to leave Am Yisrael. They are putting us in danger of galut. Do we want galut? So the Netziv says there was violence, there was bloodshed in both of the destruction of both Batei Mikdash. The first Beit Mikdash was destroyed because of bloodshed that was forbidden, just like Avodah Zarah and Gilui Arayot. The second Beit Mikdash, says the Netziv, was destroyed because of bloodshed that was permitted. What does it mean, bloodshed that was permitted? The Netziv explains people who thought that their violence was justified, that it's proper for them to kill someone else because of his opinions, because he's causing damage to Am Yisrael and so on. And so what the Netziv is saying, that there are two kinds of people who cause bloodshed. One of them is just a murderer, and he is putting Am Yisrael's existence in Eretz Yisrael in danger. And then there are people who have ideals, and very lofty ideas, and they think that because of their ideals, they can be violent and bring to Am Yisrael danger of bloodshed. And if their violence causes bloodshed, just like the first ones, no less, they are putting Am Yisrael's existence in Eretz Yisrael in danger. Do not go to violence. I have friends on either side of these arguments, and some of them are wonderful people, and some of these same wonderful people are also accepting violence from their side. They oppose the violence on the other side, and you hear from any direction, the other side has crossed the red line, and now we don't have any choice but to be violent. Justifying the violence on their own side, not justifying it from the other side. There's no end to this. Everybody has their nuance about what's justified and what's not justified. We cannot live in a society where people are justifying violence. This is going to tear us apart. This is not going to strengthen Am Yisrael. This is going to put the very existence of Am Yisrael and Eretz Yisrael in danger. What should we do? We should be the vast majority, the massive majority of Jews in Eretz Yisrael who oppose violence on either side, because we want what's best for this amazing kibbutz galuyot, gathering of the exiles. We want what's best for this existence of Am Yisrael and Eretz Yisrael today, for the possibility of Beit HaMikdash HaShlishi. This is what I am for. I am in favor of doing what's best, opposing violence on either side, because this is what's best for the existence of Am Yisrael in Eretz Yisrael and the possibility of being Binyan Bait Shlishi. Is this what you are for?